Greetings. This is Emperor Palpatine. My apologies for the delay in getting this episode to you. You see, I was on another planet. I was not on Coruscant. I was on Dantooine, attending KnitCon, this year's knitting and needlework convention. Oh my goodness, it was awesome. It was amazing. I wish you all could have been there. And actually, at moments it seemed like you all were. It was a spectacular turnout. Betty's sewing circle. I think we set a world record for both number of people in the circle and colorfulness of yarn being used in the circle. It was fantastic. Da 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 da. Today's question is, why did you tell Anakin Skywalker that the Force could save the ones he loves? That is an interesting question. And by interesting, I mean actually kind of lame and obvious. Haven't you ever heard of a concept called the long con? Basically, I've been stringing this guy along for a long time. It's okay if he listens to this episode, by the way. It doesn't really matter because he's in so deep he can't even hear anything I say. It's like, whoa, right over his head. Anyway, if I'd told him the truth, if I'd said, hey, Anakin, buddy, no matter what you do, Padme's gonna die. And in fact, Padme dies in your attempt to save her from dying, which is kind of ironic, actually. He wouldn't have laughed. He probably would have punched me in the face. And when Mace Windu came in, I would have been the one to die, screaming like a pansy girl as I fell out the window, hundreds of stories down to the ground, going, ah! But that's not what was going to happen. See, I don't go out like a wuss out of a window. So I had to tell him, I had to string him along. I had to tell him there was a chance that he could save her, because he had to believe that, and he was playing into my particular brand of connivery. Yeah, that's a real word. You don't need to look it up. I just believe it's a real word. I'm just kidding. I just moved my hand. Basically, what I did to Anakin is the same as like a Paul Newman character will do in one of his many pool shark movies. You find a sucker, in this case Anakin, and what you do is you say, oh, here are the things that you want, and you convince him he needs it, because he actually kind of wants it, and you also make him afraid not to do it, because he really wants it, and if he doesn't do it, he's going to lose it. What you also do is you also sort of string him along, and you say, oh, here are the steps you do that you will take to accomplish the goal, but those steps are actually, unbeknownst to your mark, but knownst to you, they're going exactly in the opposite way. Because I needed Anakin to think he could save her, and then feel like he failed, specifically so that he would turn to a life of crime with me, and be my apprentice until such time as his child gets old enough to kill him, and then Luke will become my apprentice. This will happen. I have seen it. If I had told him the truth, A, wouldn't have been in character for me, and B, he probably would have turned me in. And that would have been very unfortunate for me, because, as you may be aware, I like power. I was only going to answer one question this week, but someone just emailed me a question that I need to respond to. The question is, do you ever get upset when people make fun of you? What, am I a monster? What, am I inhuman? Am I R2 freaking D2? No, I'm not. I'm a man, and I feel, and I cry. Yes, when people make fun of my appearance, it hurts. It cuts me deeply. Okay, it does. And you all saw that on Colbert Report when they interviewed me. I was blubbering like a little damn girl, which I was a little embarrassed by. But you know what? A good cry makes you feel better. Yeah, so I don't regret it. I just wish the cameras weren't on. But, so don't be a meanie and poke fun at me for having feelings, sir or madam. I don't remember who emailed me the question. Just know that I'm real, and I feel. And yes, of course it hurts when people try to hurt me. Da 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 da. I like big butts and I cannot lie. When some other I can't deny. When a girl walks in with a pretty bitty waist and a thing in your face, you get sprung. Wanna pull out your tongue. Something, something. Want to get near you. Something about a vet. I don't remember the words. I've never heard that song before, but that was one of the requests. That's all you get.